What were some of the biggest gaps you observed in India's approach to child development and therapy when your own journey began?
So when my journey began, as I already told you, it was about 25 years ago when Varun was diagnosed with autism. Hyderabad was only known for special schools or mainstream schools. There was nothing particular for children with specific conditions like autism or ADHD. They were all put under one category of special needs. As a parent, I was not happy with that. So I had to go and learn how to handle these conditions individually and how to support the kids with different neurological conditions. So India was pretty new to this concept of neurodivergence. Now India is a much better place and there's a lot of understanding and awareness in this space. So in the last 20 years of my journey, I have seen India grow from strength to strength in this space, and there's a lot more scope to grow in India.
What inspired the creation of the Neuro Nurture Parents Support Circle, and how does it complement the work done at Ananya?
I'm a parent first, a professional later. I consider myself a parent first. So what I realized is the amount of work that I did with Varun is almost equal to, sometimes more than what professionals did with him, because I'm with Varun more than any professional can be in a day. For example, if he got 3 hours of therapy outside, I would have spent with him another 21 hours in a day. So if I don't understand how to be with my child, the other 3 hours of work that professionals do, that goes to waste. So I wanted to involve parents actively in the therapy journey, and so I decided to start this program called Neuro Nurture Parent Support Circle, where I involve any parent as young as a 1-year-old's parent can be part of a therapy program, learn all the methods and techniques from us and start implementing at home. So we wanted to make parent partnership a very important part of therapy, not just an extra part but an inclusive and important part of therapy. That's why we wanted to teach parents how to nurture their child's developing brains, and that's why we call the program Neuro Nurture.
You often emphasize early identification and mindful movements in therapy. What are some signs that parents shouldn't ignore even at an early age?
Early identification is key to support children and in fact help children to the fullest extent. 70 to 80% of children can actually go off to mainstream schools if they get help at the right time, that is early. The youngest child currently that I am working with at Ananya is about 1.5 years. So we can diagnose children as early as 1.5 years with developmental delays and immediately start addressing the delays so that they don't miss a single day when it comes to their development. The more we delay, the longer it takes to address the gaps. Sometimes the child will never be able to go into the mainstream education system. That's why we are collaborating with Iris Florets preschools to educate the parents and Iris Florets team to learn how to identify the signs of delay early and spot the kids early on so that we can provide support and nurture their brains, neuro nurture them so that they can go off to the mainstream system and not be labeled as special needs forever.
If you could tell every young parent just one thing about raising a neurodiverse child, what would it be?
My advice to any young parent with a neurodivergent child would be, don't worry about the diagnosis, focus on their strengths, embrace the diagnosis, accept the child the way he is, and do not try to fix the child. Support the child and make the child realize their full potential. Your acceptance and support will take your child a very, very long way. And your child's progress is limited by your acceptance. The faster you accept, the faster you act, the faster you support, the better will be the child's prognosis of development. Don't worry about what your child cannot do, focus on what your child can do. And I'm telling you as a parent, much senior parent, that everything will be all right. Your child will be doing extremely well for himself or herself.
What gives you hope when you look at the future of child development and parenting in India?
3 things that give me hope for our country and for our kids is, one is increasing awareness amongst professionals, schools and parents and people generally per se. India is becoming more aware about neurodivergence. And second is the way parents are advocating about their children's neurodiversity and openly talking about their children's neurodivergence is amazing. And the third thing is the way schools are opening the doors to include children with neurodivergence in their schools, in their classrooms. And especially, I would like to thank Iris Floret's team to be one of the first schools to approach me and partner with me, Ananya, and NeuroNurture and make it part of their schools.